Hi everyone, me again. Just thought I'd do a little skincare video for you. I was thinking about what sort of videos I'd like to see, and I really like skincare videos. I was gonna do favourites, and I probably still will do favourites and stuff like that. But I thought for now, skincare is something that's really important to me. Even though I'm quite lazy when it comes to skincare, I've always suffered with quite acne-prone, oily skin, blackheads, and all that nasty stuff. So, you know, for sort of 10 years I've suffered with that, so I've always been looking at products for that, and so I kind of feel like I've got a regime that works for me because my skin has improved so much over the years. But I'm quite lazy with my skincare, and also I don't like to spend loads and loads of money on skincare, just because, I mean, you probably should spend loads of money on skincare, but I can't really afford to. And I found some really, like, cheapy things. I mean, there are some expensive things in there too, but I found some cheap stuff and that works for me, as well as more expensive brands. So yeah, I'll just get started straight away. I don't actually watch that many skincare videos, I don't really know how other people do them, but I'm just going to go through what I use, and yeah, hopefully it'll be interesting for you. So in terms of cleansers, I only really have sort of two cleansers that I really love. And my all-time favourite cleanser that I'm absolutely raving about at the minute, and I'm so happy with, I really love this cleanser, is the Simple. This is actually empty now. I've used it all up, need to buy a new one. Is the Simple. Sorry about my nails, they look hideous. They really need to be polished, but I couldn't be bothered. It's the Simple Oil Balancing Exfoliating Wash from the Oil Balancing range, and it's got witch hazel, and it's natural antibacterial, and I really love this. I went through, like, I've been spending so much time using cotton pads and this cleanser, which is a Garnier Fresh cleanser, to take my makeup off and wash my face. And I will get through, because I use such heavy foundation, I will get through so many cotton pads that it was getting to the point where I was just like, oh, I can't be doing with this anymore. And when I use this now, it takes all my makeup off, and then it cleanses my skin as well, and it has improved my skin so much. Like, I don't know whether it's improved it because it's a great product or just because it cleanses really well. But yeah, it's basically got little exfoliating beads in it, and I wouldn't use it if you've got dry skin or you could probably use it if you've got sensitive skin, actually. It says it's simple, so it's meant to be for sensitive skin. But I wouldn't use it if you've got dry skin. I'd only really use it if you have oily skin, because it's obviously an exfoliator and you're using it every day. But yeah, it just works. I just like get a bit of water and put it in my hands, and then just like scrub it in, and it just literally, my makeup just comes off so easily, and then I do it again just to cleanse my face, and it's amazing. I love it. The only thing I will say about this is when you stop using it, it doesn't thank you for it. Like, my sister uses this as well, and she's had the exact same thing happen. If I run out, which I have, which is a bit sort of setting alarm bells up in my head, if you run out, you need to go out and buy another one straight away, because if you stop using it, you just break out. That's what I found. Whether that's just some hidden product thing which makes it do that, or whether it's just because it's so good and when you stop using it you're not cleansing your skin so much, so you get spots. But yeah, I found this makes my skin so much better. It's improved my skin so much. It's improved, like, blackheads, and it's just, yeah, generally I just don't have as bad skin as I used to do thanks to this, and I won't stop using this. I love it. I really love it. And yeah, in comparison to this one's okay. It's quite good for taking off eye makeup and stuff like that, but in terms of if you wear really heavy foundation, I wouldn't recommend this because you will spend ages trying to take it off. So yeah, I definitely prefer washes. I used to hate washes, but I really prefer them now because they cleanse your skin so well, you know. I'm going to ramble, and I'm going to need to stop rambling. So yeah, I really love this. Then in terms of eye makeup remover, I'm not that big on eye makeup remover really, to be honest. I tend to just sort of, when I'm washing my face with this, I tend to just sort of go, which I probably shouldn't do. But I do have a really good eye makeup remover, and it is the Botanics, can you even see? Botanics Soothing Eye Makeup Remover, and it's an Iceland moss and hydrates and soothes. It's like different colour, like here and here, and you have to shake it up. And yeah, it's really, really good. I just sort of pop some on a cotton pad, put that up, press that against my eye, give it a couple of, like, you know, a few seconds, and then wipe it off, and it should be all gone. And that's better than going, which I also have a tendency to do, because you're not gonna like damage your skin and make you get wrinkles, basically. I don't know if that's a load of crap, but yeah. So this is really good, and it's fairly cheap. I also like to use a toner. I've actually been bad and I've not been using this that much lately, but I really do love this Lush Tea Tree Toner. It's basically, you just spray it on, you can either spray it directly on your face, or I like to spray it on a cotton pad and then just wash my face, and it really does help get rid of any excess cleanser and any excess makeup and stuff that you might have left on your face. And again, it's specifically for oily skin. It's a tea tree one, so it's obviously good at helping spots and pores and things like that. And yeah, I really like this. I can't remember how much this is, but I've like nearly run out again, so I might need to have to go and get some more of this. But yeah, I really like this in terms of toners. You know, it's good to have a toner, and I really like this one. Moisturizers, again from my trusty Simple range, the oil control range. This is the moisturizer that I've just chucked on the floor. This is the moisturizer that I really, really like. It really matters when I'm looking at moisturizers. I'm looking for ones that make a really good base for my foundation and that really mattify my skin, and this one does that. And I've tried a lot of moisturizers, and this has to be one of the best. I mean, I'd say it's, you know, on par with some of the higher end brands that I've tried, and it's really cheap. Again, it's from that same range, and it's just really good for controlling shine, and it's cheap, and it's good for your skin because it's simple, so there's no perfumes, no colours and stuff in it. It just, yeah, I really like this moisturiser. I've tried the green range that they do as well, and I'm not that keen on that range, but this oil range is really, really good. Which will lead me on to exfoliators. Like, I know the cleanser that I use is an exfoliating cleanser, but I also think it's good to use an actual facial scrub as well as that, because sometimes I just sort of look at my skin and think, oh, I really need to give my skin a scrub, just because it, I don't know what it is, it just looks, I don't know how to describe it, like, you can see it needs to be exfoliated, basically. And again, this is from that same range. They've not paid me, they didn't send me these. I just really like the range. And it's the Oil Balancing Facial Scrub. Again, it's got witch hazel in, and it says that you can get rid of 64% less blackheads in 7 days. And I do actually agree with that, because I have seen a visible improvement in like my skin's overall texture, and blackheads and stuff like that aren't as prominent as they used to be. So yeah, again, that's really, really good, and it's only about £3 or £4. Also going to talk a little bit about something I've been using over the past few months to, again, help the overall texture of my skin and sort of get rid of blackheads and hopefully get rid of spots and stuff as well, and scarring and things like that. And it's the Alpha H Liquid Gold with glycolic, I can't even say it, yeah, with that acid stuff in it. And yeah, it's meant to revitalise and assist in firming the skin in a single application through a multi-action formula of silk, protein and licorice. Sounds like licorice, but it's not. Basically, I wanted this because I was hearing everybody rave about it, everybody saying how amazing it is, and I wanted something to help get rid of acne scars, help get rid of blackheads, and just improve the overall texture of my skin. And this is amazing. I love this. I love this, love this. I've used quite a lot of it over the past few months. But yeah, I got this from QVC and I got it quite cheap because it's a big 200ml bottle. But yeah, you basically, once you've cleansed your face, you just pop it on a cotton pad, put it all around your face, and then you can either leave it for an intense treatment, which is what I tend to do, or you can pop some moisturiser on once it's dry. And yeah, it's made my skin so much smoother, softer, it's got rid of blackheads, it's just made the texture of my skin so much nicer, and I do think it's improved like any scarring and things that I've had. And literally, when you wake up in the morning after using it, you just touch your skin and you're like, oh my god, my skin feels amazing, and it looks so much better. You know, if you have a breakout or something and you put this on, it just really makes it, like, improves it so much. I'm gonna do a full review on this on my blog at some point, because I do really like it, but I need to delve a little bit further into it than just it's really good, because the glycolic sounds correct. Glycolic acid is something that I need to look into, because I've heard a few people say that it's not good for your skin. And I can kind of see why, because it's an acid and it's really exfoliating, really taking off that layer of skin. So I need to look up that and find out if there are any like implications or anything with that. But for now, like, I really love this, and I'm really pleased with it, and it's done wonders for my skin. And face masks. I'm not that big on face masks, but I know that they're important, and I do tend to do them once a week, because obviously suffering with oily skin, I want something that's going to mattify my skin and just help my pores and all that sort of stuff. So the two face masks that I really like are these ones. This one's by Dermalogica, and it's a sebum clearing mask, and it's really good. It's got it's a clay formula, which I always think is good for oily skin. And it's meant to it's got salicylic acid in as well, which is always something I like, because it's really good for your skin if you have acne. And yeah, I really like this. It definitely mattifies my skin, makes it feel really soft and smooth. Not really noticed a difference in sort of spots and things using it, but I do really like this to use. And if I don't use this one, then I use my Soap and Glory. Can you see it? No Clogs Allowed Deep Cleansing Face Mask. It's a 1 minute hot pore clear technology. This is amazing. If you haven't tried this yet and you suffer with oily skin, or if pores are quite prominent and you want to sort that out, then this is brilliant. Like, seriously, it like heats up on your face, and it's just so good. I love it. And then finally, so yeah, I really like that face mask, and again, it's quite affordable, and it comes with like a little sponge which you sponge off, which works really well. And then finally, I've got some pseudocreme, which is brilliant for... I'm doing a video!
Well, we've not got that background again that we always have.
And yeah, finally, for treating spots, sort of, you wake up one day and, oh my god, you've got the hugest spot in the world on your face. I don't think you can go wrong with pseudocreme. I think this is absolutely brilliant. I've always raved about this, been raving about this for years. It is brilliant for getting rid of spots. Sometimes I just like to sort of slather my face in it and just leave it on overnight, and in the morning you will be like, oh my god, my skin looks so much better, because it really works. It's obviously an antiseptic, and it just works so well. If you haven't tried it yet for spots, you have got to try it, because I have tried so many different creams and all these different things that are meant to work, and you you just can't go wrong with this. Really cheap and really effective. Only thing I will say is it sometimes messes up your pillow a bit if you put it on and then obviously you're asleep, and yeah. But other than that, I think I can live with that if it makes my skin really clear, and it definitely does. So yeah, if you've not tried Sudocreme, you should definitely try it. So yeah, that was my little rambly skincare video. I hope you liked it, and if you've got any questions or suggestions or anything, then that'd be, you know, just comment below. And if you would like to like my video, that would be really nice, and if you want to subscribe to my channel, that would be lovely. Also, you can follow my blog, which is thewayofthefairies blog.com, and that would be great. So thank you so much for watching. Bye!